Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
I brought them home yesterday, I think.
Alright, great set ready. All these triple decker PB&J. Are we 12? Sounds like a lot of sugar. Dude, come on, it's great. I promise. You gonna cut off the crust too?
Well, it is a special night for this young man, the home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Spurs. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembenyama at the 5. Vassell on the wing along with Johnson. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for the Mavericks, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving is out there with Exum. And it's Gafford in its center. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Now here's Barnes. Outside, Davis. Pass to Irving. Here's Flagg. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him. Barnes outside. Now Wembenyama. 5 to shoot. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Davis finds Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. That bucket in no time at all.
Well, Flagg can do it all. He can initiate and he can beat you off the catch as well.
Here's Marshall. Over to the left wing. Washington passes to MP. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you, Kevin.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Jones. Misses the baby hook.
Credit the D. They made it really hard on him.
Richard, after winning Rookie of the Year, expectations are high for Stephon Castle.
He's got great two-way potential and the work ethic to meet that potential. He showed a lot of growth just in his first season.
Irving passes to Lively. Right wing. Castle against Jones. Back to Marshall. Out to the wing. Down low. Got a piece of it. Rebounded by the Spurs. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. And Fox gets it to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. Washington passes to MP. And here is Marshall. Here's Irving. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Irving's got 9.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And De'Aaron Fox again.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
MP outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working. two-man game to perfection.
Fox, the bounce pass. Pass to Castle. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 14. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. MP out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Washington in at the 3 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
San Antonio leading by 12. Harper the pass to Champagnie. Pass to Castle. Here's Sohan. From outside, off the mark. And Greg with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and football.
Castle on the wing. Count it. Castle's got his second basket of the game.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Jones. Back to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Castle on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Champagnie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Champagnie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Checked in for D'Angelo Russell. The Spurs also with the sub. Fox is checked in. Mavericks trail by 13. Irving kicks to MP. Lively, a screen on Fox. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Pass to Lively. Just 5 to shoot. Irving passes to Jones. Shoots over Fox. MP, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Davis dishes to MP. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Bounce pass, Washington. Dallas moving it around. And it's Davis with the jam.
Ooh, when the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. To Harper. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trailed by 11. Here's MP. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Three-pointer, and the rejection by Lively. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Over Jones. The 19-footer is on the money. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Here's Jones. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And during the 24-25 season, RJ, it fell into place for Jeremy Sohan.
Yes, the total production was the same, but the efficiency was night and day. He is much smarter and reliable on offense now.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Here's Lively. Knocked away. And stolen by Castle. Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Harper in the corner. Offline with his three. Mavericks trailed by 13. To the inside, Jones. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harper.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from, it's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Flag comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Exum in for Washington. And Gafford throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. On the wing, Johnson. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot. Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Flag. Pass to MP. Inside. Got a piece of it. And that one's good. Flag. Flag's got his second bucket tonight.
And that 7-foot wingspan of Flag helps him when he's in close.
Here's Cornette. Now, here's Vassell. The wide open look here for Fox. And a miss there on the triple.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Barnes kicks to Fox. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cornette's got 4 points this quarter.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jones for 3. Nice defense by Vassell.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Screen by Jones. Irving passes to Jones. Doesn't go for him. Nice defense by Vassell.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
They set the pick to the inside. Here's Cornette. And that one is hammered home.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Screen by MP. Pass to Exum. To end the run. Connects from three-point range. Exum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Spurs lead by 18. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, right now for the Spurs, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the San Antonio Spurs. Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And after a very lopsided first half, changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Flag. And MP subbed in for Exum. Then for the Spurs, Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Harper comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Vassell. On the floor for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Harper in at the 3, the small forward. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans are becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Here's Irving. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. MP, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can. Guys, back to you.
Smart approach. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Fox. Following the basket by MP. Fox finds Wembanyama. And the rejection by Lively. Sohan with the ball. Now defended by MP. A pass to Fox. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Irving for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. And the shot is good. Wembanyama has got 9.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Jones, no luck.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And Fox gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Look for Dallas. Marshall, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Russell in for Kyrie Irving. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Bryant comes in for Fox. Now, here is Russell. Still yet to score. One-on-one fast break. Harper, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here's Washington. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones. Russell from long range. They grabbed their own miss. That one, no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to Castle. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Castle's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Jones, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Castle, no one around him. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And a deep 3 from Russell. Keldon Johnson has been leading the charge for the Spurs. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Russell is out there with Jones, and it's Washington in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And here we go, the Mavericks on a fast break. And it's slammed in by Davis.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Lets it go from deep. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Castle. Here's Sohan. Good on the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the 2nd game of a 5-game homestand. Davis kicks to Washington. Jones sets the pick for Washington. Pass to MP. Out to Russell from downtown. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. This one for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Waters got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jones with the screen on Castle. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jones. Lively a screen on Castle. MP passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And stolen by MP. Pass to Russell. Unloads from 13. Wembanyama with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
They double team Wembanyama. To the wing on the left. Here's Castle. Shot clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. No one covering.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. MP with a screen on Castle. Russell finds MP. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Harper slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Outside, Jones. That 3 off the mark.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Waters passes to Harper. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And finished off by Lively.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Russell, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
A different look for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Irving subbed in for Russell. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Irving against Castle. Fires the three. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Davis gets it to go.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Right side, Harper jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Still a developing part of Harper's game. When he's hitting from deep, Dillon is really tough to guard.
Bryant with the steal. Pass to Olynyk. Castle against Jones. Back to Olynyk. Outside Harper. Here's Castle. Shot clock at 5. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
A premier player in this league, Davis, with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Irving against Castle. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Inside, it's deflected. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Wembanyama outside. Outside Harper. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harper's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Spurs.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
Hey, guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Diaz. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they could...
MP, no point beating around the bush. This isn't the result you were looking for. I know you can't have been very happy with the approach.
Approach was fine. We just need to be more consistent. There were times where we were playing the way we wanted and we had them on the back of their heels, but we didn't stick with it. I know for me, I got to trust my teammates more. I feel like we left 5 or 6 assists on the board, and that's because I was trying to do too much. But hey, that won't be happening again. Next time, we're going to come out here and get the dub.
Can't wait to see it, MP. Thank you so much.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm coming to you live from the locker room before the very first game of my rookie revenge tour. We're going up against a so-called blue chipper from this year's draft, and I'm looking to show the world who's really him.
All right. You feel like you're putting pressure on yourself to perform, by talking so publicly about this?
Nah, not at all. These kids were in college swiping their meal plans and doing problem sets last year. I was in Europe playing against grown men, running professional sets, and working on my game 24/7. Tonight is when all of that work, that's gonna pay off. Stay tuned.
Feeling you, MP.
Every year you're sure. One other time. Well, actually, one is the rules of the big. But in fact, I was the only guy you weren't that high on. What we'll do. There he is.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "matters" along with your issue or seat location to 55555. A member of our de-escalation team will respond immediately. Thank you.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. George out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Sarr, then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's McCollum at the point guard. And for Dallas, a pair of first overall picks in the front court, Flagg and Davis. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Gafford in at the center position. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, BA, they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice.
He's checked in for Exum. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster, and I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops.
Davis with a screen on Johnson. MP with it. Middleton covering. And finished off by Davis.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Johnson against Jones. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 4. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Irving. Jones with a screen on McCollum. The putback. Outside for Davis. MP high post. Johnson on him. Over to the wing. Goes up with it again. And it's flag missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
2 points. That one goes.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Washington leading by 6. Johnson for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. You could call the path that MP took to reach the NBA unusual. Nobody would argue that. He spent a season with Basket Madrid in Europe developing his game before returning to the U.S.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys on Madrid play, and they are pros through and through. When I heard that MP was able to be a difference maker with Madrid, I knew he had the right mentality to make the jump to the NBA.
George feels it out a bit. Pass to Johnson. He takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup.
Their offense looking like a
You gotta be
well-oiled
kidding
machine.
me.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Interest in Dallas tonight, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's been an incredible addition to this league in every way. Sometimes controversial, but that's what pioneers are like. And he put the Mavs on the map from the time he appeared on the scene.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
There's McCollum with the 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
MP, a screen on McCullum. Russell finds Jones. Off target at the rim. And Washington with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Russell against McCullum. Pass to Johnson. Kispert outside. Back to Johnson. And he floats it in for the E.
What is my grade against? He got to be, I got to see.
Easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And you see the size and length of Johnson getting his shot over the coverage.
Now Lively. Stolen by Sarr. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Jones. Washington, a screen on George. Here's Jones. Count it.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers
clock separated by 5. Now here's Sarr. Pass to Johnson.
Come on, bro. Don't nobody come down and help, bro. Come on. I understand I got beat.
Fueled by their matador defense.
Russell, the pass to Jones. Inside. Oh, deflected. Oh, George with a steal. And so it's the Washington Wizards. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly.
You need to hurry up.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Kispert. Johnson is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Champagnie at the 4. The shot by Russell, no good. Wizards leading by 14. Kispert outside. Outside Bagley. Kispert outside. No good with the triple. Dallas is shooting 40% so far in this one. Washington finds Davis. Washington passes to MP. Clock at 6. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Washington has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Bagley sets a screen. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
So for the Wizards, Middleton has checked in for Champagnie. Coulibaly comes in for Whitmore. And it's McCollum in for Johnson. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Middleton. Washington moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCollum. The rebound. By MP.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Back to McCollum. To the inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Boy, Coulibaly can elevate, folks. That vertical is legit.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A 12-point game. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That game will be the third of 5 at home. Jones, the pass to Davis. Rebound by Middleton.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
For 3, McCollum nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, guys love to score.
I'm not finna go on a 2-game losing streak. Fuck no.
Efficient clip, and right now that's what's happening.
Pass to MP. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Davis. Coulibaly with a rebound. Wizards leading by 15. Down low. Middleton, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Jones up top, defended by Kispert. Pass to Washington. Now Lively. Jones feels it out. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Third is Kyrie Irving.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
And the Wizards making a change here. Sars checked in. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. On defense, Dallas down by 15. Pass to McCollum. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Washington needs to get off a shot. 19-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Dallas shooting only 42%. Well, when you think of the all-time blockbuster deals, Anthony Davis has already been in a couple.
Yes, B.A., but it is the most recent trade that is the most notable. When he was traded to Dallas for Luka Doncic. Luka is a generational player. It shocked the NBA world. It will be one of the defining moments of AD's career.
And McCollum excels at everything on the court. And, man, he is putting on a show.
Mavericks trail by 17. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
a lot, B.A. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well. Guys?
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Sarr with a screen on Irving to the middle. And Sarr with the basket.
No, he really bodied
And
me.
the Wizards lead by 17. For Dallas, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Irving against McCollum. They get the rebound. Wizards leading by 17. Here's Coulibaly. Here's Middleton. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Middleton's got 5 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
McCollum against Irving. MP, the pass to Washington. That's it. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one. 1:53 left to play in the first half. Coulibaly on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Flag comes in for Davis. And Dante Exum subbed in for Washington. George, he's checked in for Washington. 1:44 left in the first half. Jones with a screen on McCollum. Irving, the pass to Jones. Dallas, no good that time either.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Middleton, no good. Mavericks trail by 17. MP right side. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. Sarr passes to Middleton. McCollum against MP. Washington moving the ball around. And Middleton gets the 3.
Bruh, get your big ass out there and swing, bruh. Shit.
Defense. You can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Jones misses.
That makes him 0 for this
Come
quarter,
on,
and
bruh. I can't get nothing.
First trip to the free throw line.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
Washington leading by 21. McCollum outside. 4-3. Counted from distance. McCollum's got 21 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Looking to win the run. And MP with a layup.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to McCollum. 6 to shoot. And another basket for Washington.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
Count that bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for Washington. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. Back after this.
Damn, I know you not said you.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Dallas, They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq. And I think the second game will give us some insight.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Washington Wizards.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, he's checked in for Dallas. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. McCollum outside. From outside, off the mark. And so Davis will bring it up to the Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks for the front court. Flag and Davis. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Middleton. George, right side. Back to Middleton. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Davis with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
McCollum against Irving. MP up top. Stolen by Middleton. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Pass to George. And Davis with the block.
He is such an impactful defensive player. Davis's length and timing makes him a prime-time shot blocker.
Here's McCollum. And here's Irving. He has 6. Gafford finds Irving. Now here's Jones. Davis with a screen on McCollum. Back to Davis. Stolen by Sarr. Pass to George. Fires the 3. Jones grabs the board. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for a number 2 overall pick, Norris, we knew Alex Sarr would need time to develop, but he has flashed some big-time upside.
Yet another player, BA, France. They are churning out a number of quality players. Let's remember this about Alex. He's a 7-footer with some shooting ability, a little bit of an off-the-bounce and playmaking skills. Like the sky is the limit if he keeps growing.
That free throw no good, and it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Bagley's checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for McCollum.
And you watch AD out there. He's kind of a quiet guy, but Davis lets his game do the talking.
Pass to Bagley. And here's Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And again, Washington, no good.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Marshall, he's checked in for Davis. MP against Johnson. MP, the pass to Irving. Jones with a screen on Koulibaly. Here's Irving. Got it. Irving's got 8.
There may be no one more capable of tough finishes than Kyrie Irving.
Washington leading by 20. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Bagley. To the inside. It's stolen by Irving. On the wing, Jones. Covered by Johnson. Lively passes to Jones. Back to Lively. Outside Irving. Screen by MP. Shoots over George. Irving, no good. And Washington shooting around 51%. That's a good number. And George gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Irving, the pass to MP. Lively with a screen on Johnson. To the paint. Lively with the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Derek Lively.
Well, Lively is a great combination of size and finesse. Sets a great screen and creates offense often.
Middleton, no good. Mavericks trail by 21. Outside Jones. Oh, George with a steal. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Lively. And they're running. Here's Jones. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Bagley. Now Middleton. From deep, Johnson. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Washington Wizards sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. C.J. McCollum is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kispert, then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Champagnie at the power forward position.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And there's the screen, down low. Lively on the double. And here's Kispert from the arc. Here's Bagley. The kick out to Johnson. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, such a polished shooter, even as a rookie. Johnson gets the ball and drills it.
Jones with a screen on McCollum. On the wing, Davis. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. McCollum looking it over. Fires the three. And advantage. Washington with a three.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
MP outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Corey Kispert.
Defense just slightly too aggressive. Lively will get to the free throw line.
And Lively missing most of last season with an ankle fracture. He's back in action, Doris.
I am so excited about the potential of this young man, Ryan. We know he has been a defensive force. As an athletic 7-footer, he gives you elite rim protection. He's a tremendous screener early in his career. And believe me when I tell you, there are layers to his offensive game that can be built upon. His future is so bright.
Screen by Lively. Here's Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. outdoors over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes, because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Washington with a rebound.
You've got to be more aggressive. That kind of soft effort won't get it done.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Bagley. Washington moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Kispert. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Here's Jones. Now Davis. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 8 assists in the game.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Back to Johnson. Davis with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 20. MP outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And then for Washington, Chris Middleton's checked in for Bagley. George comes in for Kispert. And it's Coulibaly in for Johnson. Back to Middleton. Here's Coulibaly. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, tremendous finish by Coulibaly. That free throw line and down, that's his comfort zone.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Jones. To the paint. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Wizards leading by 20. McCollum with it. To the inside. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
McCollum against Irving. Over McCollum. It's rebounded by Washington. Coulibaly's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From the high post. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy.
And they have to wash it. And it comes off and wash it.
Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 14. Here's Kispert. Now Whitmore. Johnson inside, covered by Lively. No good from 3! And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Count it! Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Johnson against Jones. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building...
MP, you put a lot of focus pre-game on proving yourself against the other team's top rookie. But most impartial observers would say he outperformed you tonight. Thoughts?
When I think about it, I was probably too focused.
Ryan, over to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps.
Here we go. Game 2 in our rookie revenge tour. Time to put up and show out.
Dave's opponent ain't a fan of your videos, man.
You should worry.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jakob Vertel and Murray Boyles in at the 4 spot. And for Dallas, and Craig.
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Jones is checked in. And one thing to note, NP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP knows he's got some ground to make up to achieve that goal. He hasn't been having the stellar season that most planned, but he's got time to turn it around and start being the rookie leader he wants to be. And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Exum passes to Irving. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Alford kicks to Jones. Another shot, 6 on the shot clock, and it's Gafford laying it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Barrett gets it to go. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
MP against Ingram. Takes a 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. MP kicks to Exum. Jones with the screen on Quickly. Exum passes to MP. Dallas moving it around. Pull from the top of the key. Irving can't hit. The Raptors with the lead. Shot on the wing. And Davis pulls it down. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Down low. Gafford against Purdy. Gafford kicks to Jones. Picked away.
Come on, bro.
Here's Murray Boyle. No scoring in this one. And that one's straight up road.
And I love it when England works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive the defense is against him tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
Well, that is Kyrie the competitor. He would not let that three go unanswered.
It's Barrett on the wing. He's defended by Exum. And it's Ingram missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. B.J. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in for Dante Exum. The Raptors also with a sub. Brady Diggs checked in for Quickly. Pass to Jones. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Irving passes to Jones. Here's Lively. Defended by Purtle. MP, no good. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Wide open, and the Raptors miss again. And here's Marshall to bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. You know, you've got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Maverick front court team.
And now the addition of Cooper Flag at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Pass to Dick. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
MP with a screen on Barrett to the middle. MP.
How was that late?
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
The time for the ball. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Pass to Murray Boyle. Outside, Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. Fires from deep. MP grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Washington sets the pick for Jones. Washington, that's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And stolen by MP. And up. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, pounding the board is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the
glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
So improving on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The 4 and 5 is Davis and Langley. MP out there at the end for Russell. And it's Washington in at the 3 slot. And it's good for 2.
Not just a jump shooter. It can operate inside that restricted area.
Russell passes to MP. Outside, Davis. Pass to Russell. Now, MP. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot, and it's Davis with the jam.
Smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Toronto trailing. Here's Shed. Scoreless thus far. Tip can't get it to go.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Stolen away. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. For 3, buries it from 3-point range. Hicks got 8 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And timeout called by Joko Rajakovic. Is now given a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Here's Dick. Drills the elbow jumper. Dick's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's so much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
On the way, MP. The layup off target.
I did not try to do
gone
that.
1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Dick. Shoots the 3. Throws it from outside. Dick's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Alan LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Guys, back to you.
He has definitely seen it all. Ellie, as always, I appreciate your reporting. Here's Murray Boyle. Shooting foul.
How that foul on me? Oh, come on. Oh, nigga, that fuck shit, bro. Come on.
And guys will run out and get
that was not on me.
Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Lively is screen on Dick. Jones tries in. Close in. No stopping MP.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Quickly looking it over. Ingram against Washington. Clock at 6. Washington against Ingram. And again, Toronto no up.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lively the pass to Davis. Now here's Irving. Davis with a screen on Dick. Here's Jones. It's good. This game is all even. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Ingram passes to Dick. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to happen.
Irving kicks to MP. They get the rebound. Outside for Davis. And here's Washington outside. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. Back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected.
Bruh, come on. I got that one about Grady.
Puck runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. It's a long season, but you don't want to dig yourself in a hole this early.
In a few months, they won't even remember the bad stuff, unless they keep losing. Then they.
And now let's discuss that first half. The Mavs in a tight one.
I'm impressed with their effort on the glass.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Flag. And MP subbed in for Dante Exum. Lively against Pirtle.
Excuse me.
As for Barrett.
And with 4 fouls now, he has...
How? Come on, bro. I cut him off.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They're still slashing and attacking.
PK, y'all be robbing me, bro.
Mavericks leading by 7. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Ingram. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5. Jones the pass to Lively. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. After shooting a meager 37% for the game. To the paint. And he dumps it down.
Man, that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up for the team in the lead.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oh, Lively in position.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Now Dick, covered by MP. Dick passes to Ingram. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the dunk by Dick.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Russell kicks to Jones. Lively a screen on Dick. Goes to the time. Throws the alley-oop. Raptors trail by 5.
Come on, bro. Stop robbing me and give me my damn steal.
Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got rebound number 8 now. Davis finds Russell. MP with it to the inside. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
It really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Now Ingram. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, Ingram that time managing to play big inside. He used his length to his advantage.
Outside, Davis. MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Davis. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pass to Shed. Here's Dick. Knocks down the free ball. Dick's got 21.
And whenever Dick
Bro, they just give him shit,
if
dog.
he has
At
any
this
chance to
point.
get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Marshall comes in for Washington, and Irving subbed in for Russell. A new group in now for the Raptors. And so is Jones, bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Anthony Davis, too much time.
When they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Quickly the pass to Purtle, out to the right wing. And here's Barrett. And it's in there.
Well, you got to hit Barrett harder than that if you want to stop him from scoring. That's light work.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Davis with a screen on Barrett. Jones the pass to Davis. Misses in close. Toronto's gone 1 and 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Quickly. Here's Ingram. Now Barrett down to 5 on the shot clock. Quickly with a wide open look. And again it's Toronto with the 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Now here's Marshall on the wing. MP. Pass to Irving. And here is Davis. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got 5 rebounds tonight. Barrett kicks to Quickly. Barrett against Irving. Barrett, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
Put up for the little fella on the inside there. Great rebound, even though he had to really fight for it.
Here's Murray Boyles. Misses the 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just really off.
Rebounded by Ingram.
I like his aggressiveness, but he has to be able to finish that play. He left points on the table.
Bro, ain't nobody boxing out. Ain't nobody doing shit. God
Just
damn.
getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away.
What?
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Clyde comes in for Najee Marshall. So post game sees Dallas taking this. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finishes that continued.
Great game, but you had to overcome a hot start from your first-year counterpart. Talk to me.